Okay, so good morning, lovely ladies. Maha, Akmaral, you made it just in time. How is everyone feeling? Right, so my name is Charisse. I am going to be taking you through Pilates class today. Quick show of hands, is there anyone here who has never done Pilates before? Right, hopefully, inshallah, everyone. Okay, shoes I need to be aware of. I know the knees, shoulders. Who else we have? Oh, it's Miss Vito. Extra hugs for Aquamarel after to fix the heart. Yes. Any other injuries? New injuries? Any new pregnancies? Anyone had an interesting week?
I certainly hope not.
Okay. So I'm going to be doing some hands-on adjustments today. Is there anyone that doesn't want me to adjust and not comfortable with me touching them? Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to get started with our class. Today's class is going to be a focus more on classical Pilates. So we're going to be doing a summary of the first 18 moves kind of interwoven together. In a classical style. It's not in the tradition, in a contemporary style. It's not in the traditional classical style, just for more flow and a better flow of the class. Pilates principles. So the Pilates principles, the whole purpose is to move with concentration, with awareness. So I want you to really try and focus on every single movement. I want you to move with intention and very slow and controlled. A very big focus of today's class is going to be on the core. So throughout every movement, I want you to be engaging the core, right? And you're going to find your flow, right? So do it at your own pace, take it at your own level, and find your flow. Most importantly, have fun. So I'm going to ask you to all join me standing up. We're just going to start with a little bit of alignment. So starting with the alignment, you're going to start down with the feet. So your feet are nicely directly below your hips. You can move them a little bit closer if you prefer. The closer you bring them, the more you're going to have to engage your core, right? So the knees are nice and soft. You've got like jelly knees. So there's not too much pressure. You can shake it out, shake out the body, shake out the stress from the week. It's the weekend. Shake it out. You might be there a while, right? Okay. Then I want you to get conscious of those hips. Where are those hips? If you can see yourself in the mirror, those hips are nice and neutral. So imagine your hips are like a bucket of water. And if you pull the bucket too far forward, all the water's going to fall out the front. If I pull the bucket too far to the back, all the water's going to fall out the back. Right? So do a couple of rotations in the hips, moving the pelvis forward and back, tuck the tailbone in. And then I want you to bring it to a nice neutral position where no water is going to be spilling out. Now breathe. Okay. Remember to breathe. From there, the spine is nice and long, beautifully aligned. The shoulders are nice and soft away from the ears. You can do a few rotations and then just drop them nice and low. So you want to be creating a nice V shape with your back. Shoulders are back. Your head is nice and neutral. Move left to right. Find it, the balance in the middle. It's just resting nicely. Just put your head normal, right? Now, the breathing that we're going to be doing is our lateral thoracic breathing, meaning we're going to be breathing through the rib cage. You can place your hands around the ribs, right at the top. And as you inhale, you want to try and get those hands to separate. And exhale. Inhale. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Your pelvis is nice and neutral. Hips are nice and neutral. Inhale. 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, through those pursed lips. Beautiful. Now we want to work on engaging the core nice and strong. So what we're doing with the core, imagine you're wearing a corset. So this corset, if you've ever watched Bridgerton, right, you're going to engage your core and make your stomach muscles nice and strong. So if I was going to punch you in the stomach, you're going to be able to block that punch, right? So pull that, imagine you're pulling that corset all the way to a level 10. Pull, 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 pull. Tense the abs, tense the abs. Oh, it's too hard to breathe. Relax. Okay, let's do it again. Tense, tense, tense. Hips are neutral. Drop to 5. Drop again. Relax. Now pull. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Remember, 3 is the place to be. Rory's favorites when he taught Pilates, right? 3 is the place to be. We engage that core just to level 3 so that you can still breathe. Okay. So I want you to just close your eyes and get really conscious of how your feet are feeling against the mats. Taking a moment to set your intention for yourself for this class, lengthening through your spine, inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. The rib cage is tucked in. Inhale, deep inhale. Set that intention for yourself. What's that reason that you showed up today? To get stronger, to challenge yourself, to get healthier. Perhaps it's to be more mindful, more present, more connected with your body, more connected with yourself. And as we move through today's class, we move mindfully, reminding ourselves of this intention. Mindful is aware, present, but also kind, without judgments. Take your final deep breath, breathing as deep as you can. Exhale. Engage your core. Beautiful. And from there, we're just going to start with toe pumps. So you're going to start 1. Oh. Feel all that cracking. Oh. Go for 5, 4. Imagine you're squishing some grapes. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. From here, left leg comes up. Open it, keeping the hips neutral. And we're going 5 on each way. So if you can see yourself in the mirror, the hips stay neutral, the chest stays neutral. It's just the leg that moves. Inhale, exhale, lifting up, realign. And last one, nice big rotation, beautiful, and changing sides. Your other leg up. Big circle round, opening up those hip joints. We like to start the class with some mobilization, increasing that synovial fluid, that liquid in between the joints. And last one. Beautiful. You're going to bring your arms all the way up and around, just waking up. Oh, big stretch. Keep your core engaged. Keep your hips nice and square, your tailbone tucked under. For last, you're not that tall. For last 2. Last 1. Lovely, beautiful. Okay, you're going to take a step towards the back of your mat. So taking a step all the way through to the back of your mats. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, chin goes to chest. You're going to roll all the way down and you're going to crawl out to a nice, beautiful plank. When you go into your plank, your hands directly aligned with your shoulders. Your pelvis is tilted, your core is engaged. Okay, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, chin to chest. Unravel your spine, articulate your spine like a roll of beads, crawling all the way out. High plank. Don't let your hips sag. Exhale, take it back. Beautiful. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll up. Hands come up. Give me 4 more. Hands go down, chin to chest. Unravel, rolling like a roll of beads. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Good. High plank. As you go into that high plank, those hips stay nice in line with the shoulders. Core stays engaged. Oh, is that abs? Mashallah. Good. Beautiful. Nice, lovely. And you roll up, unravel all the way up. Beautiful, nice, Emma, lovely. Let's go again. Hands drop down, chin to chest, unravel. If you want to mobilize the spine, waking up the body, waking up the shoulders, the wrists. Beautiful. Inhale to prepare, inhale at the bottom, exhale to unravel all the way up. Last one, hands come down, chin to chest, unravel, unravel your roll of beads. As you exhale, you're crawling out, nice high plank. You're gonna meet me in your high plank. So your hips are in alignment with your shoulders. Your wrists are directly below your shoulders. Where is your pelvis? Lifting a little higher, eh? So lifting a little higher, 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 higher. There you go. Squeeze the core. Beautiful. From there, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Take it back. Alternates. Take it back. Nice, slow, controlled movements. We're going for 10. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. We've got last 3. Beautiful. Last 2. And last 1. Beautiful. Dropping down onto the knees. Go into a little bit of a child's posture. Wake up that spine. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you come back to a beautiful tabletop position. My tabletop, my knees are directly below my hips. My hands directly below my shoulders. Inhale, arch the spine. Tailbone goes up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone under. Pull the rib cage up through to the ceiling. Beautiful. Inhale, drop it down. Imagine you're a nice happy cat, tailbone up, and exhale, you're an angry cat. Arch that back, make yourself nice and big. Push your spine through the top of your back. Exhale, drop it down. Beautiful. Sorry, inhale here. Exhale, round it up, up, up. Shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. So you're lengthening that neck. Tuck your rib cage under. Bring your belly button in towards the spine. Beautiful. Exhale, back to normal. Good. Breathe. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, I'm lengthening my left leg. My toe is beautifully pointed. I'm squeezing into the glutes. Right hand extends out. Exhale, bring the knee slow and controlled. Inhale, take out. Lovely. Now, Rojan, can you just turn one of the ACs on? Inhale, that head is looking down. Beautiful. So as you extend, lovely, yes. Inhale, exhale. So when the core crunches, we exhale. We're trying to keep those hips nice and square. Beautiful. Give me last 3. Good. Beautiful. Nice. And last 2. Inhale, extend. And last 1. On that last one, you're going to extend and lengthen. Imagine I'm pulling your hands forward. I'm pulling your toes back. Extend, extend, extend for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop it down. Right leg goes up. Squeeze into the glutes. So you want to be conscious. You're feeling that squeeze in the glutes. Left hand extends forward. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Inhale. Extend it out. Beautiful. Yes. Lovely. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Bend this off. You've got a little bit of hypermobility in your elbow. Beautiful. Nice. Big extension. Squeezing into that glute. Lifting that hand in line with the shoulder. And give me last 3. Exhale. Nice. Very good. Bend this arm a little bit. You've got a little bit of hypermobility. Oh, I'm seeing all the hypermobility in the class now, right? Okay, give me last 2. Squeeze in the glutes. And on that last one, full extension. Squeeze the glutes. Extend, extend, extend. Imagine I'm pulling your fingers forward. I'm pulling your legs back. So you're lengthening your spine for 3, for 2, for 1. Beautiful. Come up into a down dog, heels down, chest to the thighs. Inhale. Deep breath in. Beautiful. Exhale, coming back through to your high plank. To your high plank. Your shoulders directly above your wrists. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, giant step through to the front. Giant step through to the back. Left leg through to the front. Inhale, come up. And from there, you're just going to drop down onto your behind. Beautiful. So the first movement we're going through is the 100. Now, you have 2 options. You can either do your 100 because I know all of you ladies already, and I know everyone here is nice and strong. No one is getting the easiest version, so you've only got level 2 or level 3 to choose from. Level 2, your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Your shoulders are lifting up, belly button down, lower back flat on the ground. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3. If you want to challenge yourself, legs are extended or all the way up. Okay, grab onto your knees. Take a deep breath. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Legs at 90 degrees, fully extended wherever you are at. Head and shoulders come back, except for who has the neck injury. So what we can do, I'm gonna bring you another. What are you doing, guys? We're going. Keep going. Keep going. Inhale for 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. If you can, lift your head, or does it hurt your neck? Do you have a neck injury? Okay. Okay. Beautiful. So let's take them a little bit down. There you go. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful, ladies. We're going for the full 100. You're halfway there. Inhale for 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Where's my beautiful pointed toes? You can keep them bent if you need. That's fine. Inhale for 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 3, 4, 5. Last 10. Inhale for 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 3, 4, 5. Breathe. Drop your knees. Bring them into your chest if you like, if you need. Beautiful. Bringing your hands directly above your chest. We're going to go for a roll up. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to gently roll. Imagine you're holding a beach ball. You're going to roll vertebra, vertebra to here. If you want to challenge yourself, as you come up, the back goes nice and straight. If you want to challenge yourself, legs go straight, feet are flexed. You can lean forward a little bit. Inhale, exhale, unravel from the sacrum, from the tailbone. Lovely one for the core, lovely one for that spinal mobility. Exhale up. Take the ball a little bit forward and take it back. Take it forward. Exhale. Beautiful. Yes. Oh, mashallah. Look at you guys. Huh? Feet flexed, so toes pointing towards you. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, all that you're going to do is you're going to place your hands behind your head and we're going to go into a neck pull. It's exactly the same as a roll up. The difference is my hands are here, so it's going to challenge me a little bit more. So you can try it. If it's too difficult, you go back here, right? So inhale to prepare. Exhale, I unravel, I roll down, and I roll back up, keeping my elbows in line with my ears. Feet are lifting, you're just not used to the movement. The more you do it, the easier it's going to become. Vertical. Give me two more. Exhale, vertebra, vertebra. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Aftershave. Last one for that neck pull. Exhale, up. Coming into a nice, beautiful, straight seated position. Unraveling, snake from first vertebra, vertebra. As you come down, your hands are going to go to the ground. We're going to go for a corkscrew. So all you're going to do, keeping your head down, corkscrew is a lovely one for the abs and the obliques. So if you need to, you can just grab onto your thighs to sit up so you can watch me do it. It's the first time you'll be seeing this movement. So from here, hands are down. You're going to bend your legs up. Lovely one for the core, for the obliques. From here, you extend your legs. Start with nice small circles. We're going to go 10 left, 10 right. So from here, little circle, 10 left. And then as you finish, you go 10 right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, beautiful. So let's just start with that nice and easy little rotations. Did you see that, Em? You're flat on your back, hands are pushing down into the mat. Your lower back is pushing flat. The goal is to keep your hips square. Don't let your hips come off the ground. Don't let your tailbone come off the ground. Small controlled circles. Inhale, where's the breathing? Exhale. Beautiful. Can you put the page there for me? Who's counting? Let's go last two. Stay there where you're going. Last one, change direction. So exact same movement, change direction. Beautiful. You want to keep those hips nice and stable. Good, beautiful. Last three. Two. Where's my beautiful pointed toes, ballerinas? Last one. Lovely, good. Okay, lovely. So we like to hear on a Friday. Okay, so if I'm going to make this move a little bit more challenging, I can make circles little bit bigger. Or remember we did the rollover previously. Whose favorite was the rollover? Someone said it, right? Okay, here's my ladies for the rollover. The corkscrew with the rollover. Okay, so what we're going to do, the knees come in, back plasters flat. From here, you roll up, over, corkscrew round, roll up, over, exhale, round. Beautiful pointed toes, lovely big circles. Okay. Okay, so everyone, let's go this way first. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, get that circle as big as you can without losing your form. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, right? So all the way up. So come up, over, big circle round, come back down, take it round. But now, that's the hard part, right? Yes, just careful with your neck. Take it lovely, beautiful. And you want to try keep the rotation in the hips before you, okay? Yeah. So you can go, if you prefer, go 10 the one direction and then change. You don't need to change left, right. Might be easier. Nice. Yes. Oh, beautiful, ladies. Yes, yes, yes. We go straight back for the next 10. So you shouldn't know. So that means that maybe the movement is too difficult for you. So then it's yes. So what you can do, just keep your hips plastered. Yeah, don't lift the hips. Just make your circles nice and big. Toes pointed.
So Cherise,
So keep this stiff.
right, it's
Now
tough.
roll and all the way up, all the way up and up. And keep the lower back pushing flat. I think maybe you've just got a weaker lower back, but if you continue with Pilates, it will go away. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. You could use it wouldn't be proper to use momentum. Exactly the same in the gym, right? You can use momentum, but you could do cheat training. So what it means is you could use momentum and then control it on the way down. And you would only do that temporarily for like 1 or 2 weeks to get strong enough to do the movements. But as long as there's no pain in the back, if ever there's pain in the back, then stop them from lifting up. So then the back will stay flat. Here, just slow, controlled movements. If there's any pain in the back. If you want to use a little bit of momentum in some of the movements, yeah, because that's all internal deep core muscles. Yes, so maybe you'd use momentum initially, but then ideally slowly back so that you build the core so that in the future, in 2 weeks, you don't need to use momentum. Sure, sure, sure. So the corkscrew here, come up, around, down, up. So you're coming down on one hip. On one hip. I'm down on one, and then even out over there. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so all the way up. Meet me over here. However you want to get there, that's okay. You've got a beautiful smile on your face. So we're going to start with the toes, beautifully pointed, grabbing on the top of the knees. We're going to just roll like a ball. So arch your spine, creates a beautiful C curve. Imagine there's a ball over here. Exhale, keep the whole body stiff. Come back to rolling like a ball. Exhale down. Inhale to prepare. Those of you with spinal injuries, just take this one careful. Emma, do it at your own level. Sally, be careful. Who else had? There was one more with the neck. Priya, was it you? Okay. Back there. The injuries, just be careful with the rolling. Ideally, not touching the floor. Keep the toes pointed, but you'll stop before you touch the floor. Now release your knees. Don't touch the knees. Bring your hands next to the body and roll. Everything stays stiff. Inhale, come back. Exhale. The whole body stays stiff. Beautiful. Give me last 3. This is a fun one, right? This is my favorite one. It's so cute. Okay, last one. Hold it there. Don't touch the floor. Keep that pose. Stay, balance. Beautiful. So now what you're going to do, we're going to go for the open leg rocker. You can grab onto your ankles. If you can keep off the floor, you're going to open up those legs as wide as you can. If you need to keep a little bit big, that's okay. Exhale, round the spine, roll. Come back. Back goes flat. Round, roll, come back. Back goes flat. Yeah, there we go. Watch the balance. Keep the core strong. When you come up to the top, you straighten out. And then you round and roll. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, try straighten up. Okay, lovely. Good. Okay. Okay. So from here, meet me back into the starting position for rolling like a ball or open leg rocker. This would be your starting position, right? You're just balancing on the tailbone. You're leaning a bit back. So you should feel that core engaged, right? For you, Divya, yeah. Okay, so how do we transition from here? Because the next one's to the stomach. How do we transition? Beautiful transition to make it nice and cute and nice and neat. I fold over my legs. I roll through. How cute, right? Beautiful. So let's just do that again so we get the momentum of that so we understand. So how do we get a client if I'm on the back and I want to get them to do something now on the front? Okay, so let's go back. Cross the ankles, roll it through, hands go down, jump into high plank. Inhale through the nose, lift those hips nice and high. Shoulders are where? Above the wrist. Exhale, bring knee to elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring knee to elbow. Exhale, take it back. We've got 10. Beautiful. We've got last 8. The upper body stays stiff as much as possible. The rotation is coming from my core. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. If I've told you you've got hypermobile elbows, be careful. Let's go last 2. Exhale, squeeze. Last 1. And on that last one, I want you to pulse, pulse, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Dropping down. Breathe. Take a moment. If you need, wipe your face. Okay. So the next one we have is called a swan dive. Now, swan dive, there's a few different variations. We're going to start with just the stretch. So for those of you that know yoga, you might know this is the upward facing dog. But in Pilates, it's called the swan dive. Okay. So the starting position would be here. Inhale to prepare. It's a lovely one for mobilizing the spine and building the spina erectus, all your posterior chain, your glutes, your hamstrings, your spine. So starting out, you just get someone here. So just from there, inhale to prepare, exhale up. Okay, beautiful. Now watch me first as I do this. What you're going to do, and be very careful, you're going to lift up. You can roll down, hands back and back up. The goal would actually be up, the full movement, roll forward, up, roll forward, up. You see how my legs come up. So, Emma, I'm going to ask you to avoid this one. Sally, yours is more in the neck, right? Priya, your spine is okay here, right? Well, if we see Priya stop moving, we know that we shouldn't do that one for Priya. Like Emma, I know yours is in the lower back, so all I'm going to ask you to do is you're just going to come up on the elbow, squeeze, and come back down, come back down. Elbow, squeeze, come back down, come back down. So that could be a really nice progression for anyone who does have spinal injuries. If anyone finds this too difficult, you go to this one, right? So elbows up. You could lift up there or elbows up, squeeze, elbows up. Okay. For the rest of us, hands down, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up nice and high. Hands either to the back or to the front, so roll, come back. What? Aisha, that's flexibility. Only do 3 or 4 and then stop, go into your child's pose. Let that back rest. Nice one, right? A little bit intense in their spine, as you can feel. Beautiful. Coming back through flat onto your chest, placing your hands together. You're going to lift your toes, squeeze the toes off, and you're just going to lift, pulse, pulse to the bum. pulse, pulse. You want to try and draw your navel in. So suck your belly button in towards the spine. The legs are nice and active. The glutes are nice and active. Bring your heels together as much as possible. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure those hips are nice and square. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift the leg. Beautiful. So we want to try and get the leg there. Beautiful. Good. Suck your belly button in. So you really want to try and lift from your core. Lift from your core. Squeeze. Lift both your feet off the ground. So lift straighten them. So almost going to Superman legs. So lift the feet, lift the toes. Yes, now do that. Yes. Oh, a little bit different, right? For 3. The knees will ideally come a little bit off the ground. If you find it difficult, you just need to get used to the movement. Okay, beautiful. That child's pose. Take a moment to breathe. In through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. And from there, you're going to come back into your high plank. This time, you're going to lift your right leg up. Exhale, take it to the same knee. Lift your right leg up, keeping the hips square. Lovely one for the glutes. Lovely one for the core. You're going to go for 8 on each side. Inhale, lift it up, squeeze into the glutes. Exhale, bring it to that elbow. Hypermobile elbows, watch for those elbows. If you've got hypermobile elbows, bring your hands a little bit further out. Yeah. Who's counting?
5.
Okay, beautiful. And then take that leg back. Keep this stiff. The whole upper body stays stiff. And go again. Beautiful. The knee comes around to the elbow. That's it. Change sides. Once you're done with the right, you can start with the leg. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Okay, so come to a plank. Go to a full plank. Beautiful. Now just lift the one leg up and squeeze the glute as you lift it up. So first kick it back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lift this up. Now bring it in. Keep this stiff. Take it back. Squeeze in the glute. Lift it up. Squeeze in the glute. Lift it up. Yes. Say again. Yes. Try keep your hips more stable. Now, beautiful. Now go. Take your knee in. Yes. Now take it up. Yes. So you want to be squeezing. So when you're lifting, beautiful. When you're lifting, so a few of you, which is also another movement, you could do it. A few of you are doing this. Right? We don't really want to do that. We want the hips to stay in a plank. So feel this and then feel this. Right? Huh? So I would usually, if I was doing a class, I would usually start with this, and then I might, for the next one, do this. Right? But ideally, the first one you do high plank. The movement is here. Right? So it's using the glutes, the posterior chain, to lift the leg rather than the hip. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So from here, giant step. Okay, so meet me in plank. High plank, giant step forward with the right or the left leg. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to roll down till you're just above the ground and roll back up. Roll down just above the ground. Exhale up. Back goes straight. Inhale. Let's see if you can go a little bit deeper. I want you to almost go flat on the ground. But if you feel you're going to fall, then you went too far. Yeah, back up. Good. So roll down, down, down. Don't lay on the ground. Yeah. Now back up. Way, good. You want to challenge yourself? Lift those hands a little higher. You want to challenge yourself even more? Grab your ring. Squeeze your ring. You're like, no, I don't need to challenge myself more. I'm good. Squeeze the ring as far back as you can. Exhale, roll up. Try not lay on the ground. For this one. So roll down till you feel yourself about to fall. Now roll back up. Yes. Give me 4 more. Hands up. Good. Beautiful. Let's go last 3. Beautiful. Good. Unravel vertebra by vertebra, shoulders away from the ear. Last one, as far back as you can, and hold it there. As far back as you can, hold it there. Left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep the chest up, keep the back straight. Beautiful. You're leaning as far back as you can without resting on the ground. Let's go. 5, 4. Slowly and controlled. I want you to feel every rotation for 2. Exercise for the day. Second last exercise on your back. Knees in a tabletop position. Toes are pointed. Imagine you're balancing a tray on your shins. Hands behind your head. Lift from your shoulders. Beautiful one for the core. This whole sequence is a core finisher. Belly button in. Exhale. Opposite knee. Opposite elbow. Exhale. Opposite knee. Opposite elbow. You can go. Inhale. Exhale. Try keep those hips square. So those hips aren't rotating. The entire core is stiff. You're just twisting, squeeze. Don't forget to breathe in the rib cage. Don't worry. You trust me with the counting. 4, 3. We're not stopping. As I get to 2, last one, I want you to double pulse. This is our last 10 reps for the day for core. Pulse, 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 pulse. Inhale, exhale. Slow, controlled movements. Beautiful. Nice job, Em. Good. Keep those hips, keep the sacrum flat against the ground. Pulse for 5. Nice. 4, 3. Good. Pointed toes 2. Last control. Okay, breathe. Lovely. Good job, team. Happy Friday. Okay, so our last exercise for the day in Pilates, it's called a shoulder bridge. Shoulder bridge. If you know it outside, it's called a glute bridge, but in Pilates, shoulder bridge. So what you're going to do, you're going to place your feet directly below your hips. You're going to push through your heels, drive your hips up, unravel, start from the sacrum, start from the tailbone. Tailbone goes up, pelvis lifts up. Exhale, roll down, vertebra, vertebra. If you want to make it more challenging, you lift your hands up and over. Exhale, back down. Only your shoulders are on the mat. You push through the heels. Your feet are hip width apart. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to push. So let's go for 10 reps. Make sure your feet are square. Vertebra, vertebra, hands come out. Exhale, bring it back in. Just tap and then go back. So you don't rest in between. Tap and go back. Focusing on that breathing. Beautiful. Drive through those heels. Squeeze into the glutes. Hands come up and over and then drop it back down. Yeah, coordination is at 1000%. Beautiful. Nice, Amy. Okay, give me last 2. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up, push through the heels. You can bring your feet a little bit closer. Last one. And in that last one, lifting up, hands go up. We're going to end with a little march. So from here, your hips are up. Lift the knee up, change. The goal here is you really want to try and keep those hips square without falling down. So lift, 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 lift. Beautiful. Now lift one leg. Good, beautiful. Yes. Oh, that's challenging one. That's challenging one. Beautiful. Yes. Keep the core nice and tight. Yes. Beautiful. Squeeze. 4, 3, good. Keep those hips square for 2. Oh, and breathe. Bring your knees into your chest. Give your body a nice big hug, Maskina. Poor body. Okay. Beautiful. From there, you're just going to place your left ankle onto the right knee. Your left hand goes in between the legs. Your right hand goes around and just gently pulling that knee in towards your body. Nice. Beautiful. Good. Nice little glute stretch. It's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Is it okay? It's comfortable. You can put this hand in between. Try put this hand in between. See if it's. Is that okay?
Yeah, the other side's no problem. Just like
it's fine. No worries. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Relaxed. Stretching. Beautiful. And changing sides. So alternating sides, next leg, wrapping the ankle around the knee. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, drive that knee in towards the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You're going to take your ring and you're going to place one leg in the ring. So Emma, if you have a ring, you can use it, or you can use a towel. That's also okay. You're going to place your opposite hand on the ring, pulling both your hands firstly towards your face. This leg is straight, so you're just stretching, keeping both your hips square on the ground. The other leg can be straight or bent. If it's straight, it's going to be a little bit harder. Oh, Natalie's in a challenging herself mood today. Yes, yes, yes. Good, beautiful, lovely. No worries. We didn't even start yet, so it's fine. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Changing sides. About now. Nice, beautiful. Yeah. Nice. Keeping those hips nice and square. They were in your back rehabilitation. Which one? The glute, the shoulder bridge? Ah, okay, the stretching. Okay, yes, yes. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling. You're going to keep your opposite hand on that ring. So opposite hand on the ring. And you're just gently going to take this, so let's everyone put the everyone's got their left leg. Okay, so everyone has their left leg. Right hand is on the ring. Left hand is on the floor. And you can gently take this foot down as close as you can to the ground. Look to the left. Emma, be careful with this one. Just take it at your own level. If you... Beautiful. Yeah, getting up close and personal. here. You want to try and lift this foot in line with your shoulder and putting the other hand in line with the shoulder. Okay, beautiful. Change sides. So other hand goes into the ring. Other foot goes into the ring. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, take that leg down, down, down. You're looking over the right shoulder. And straighten that. Beautiful. Good. Yes. And you're looking to the right. So everyone is looking towards the machines for 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Bring both knees in. Throw the ring. From there, you're just going to straighten the right leg, left leg up at a 90-degree angle, and just gently stretch out the lower back. So right leg down, left leg 90-degree. So just into a lower back stretch. So from here, laying flat on the ground. Yes, beautiful. Nice job. And take that knee down to the ground, just to where you feel it's comfortable. Inhale through the nose. Yeah, you're good. Exhale through the mouth, pursed lips. You made it through. You didn't die. Just a little bit of a challenge. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, changing sides. That right leg comes flat. Stretching, we can count a little bit extra. Was it for lower back injury, right? Yeah. So I always like to end my Pilates with these stretches. It's really nice for the back. Breathe. Oh my God. Hey. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, bring both those knees into the chest. Well, you're about to go into some teaching now. So you're going to build up a nice big appetite and you can have a lovely big meal. Nice. If I've already been to you can straighten your legs out. Just find a nice comfortable position. Inhale, exhale. And just allowing your entire body, bring your knees in quickly. Let me just help with this stretch. So good, thank you. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Relax the spine, relax the back. From there, you're just gently straightening out your entire body. Palms facing upwards. Sorry, palms next to you. So next to you and up. Breathing in through the nose. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your entire body all the way from your head down to your toes. You showed up today for yourself. You've made it through the hottest parts. Now, all you have to do is relax. If you're feeling a little bit of tension in your spine, in your lower back, you can bend your knees. And just finding your most comfortable position. Whatever feels right, whatever feels good for you. And probably the hardest part of the class is this part. It's the mindfulness. Presence, it's the awareness. Observing what is going on inside of your mind. What are those thoughts? Where is your go-to when you're alone inside your head? Is it kind? Is it supportive? Is it empowering? Is the way that you're speaking to yourself inside of your head leading you closer to where you want to be? Or is it belittling? Is it criticizing? Is it judging? Inhale through the nose. Deep exhale. Relax all the way from your head down, your spine. Relax your hips, your knees, your feet. As you acknowledge your body for showing up. Without judging, without criticizing, saying thank you. You are strong, you are powerful, you are capable. You are worthy and you are enough. Just as you are enough. You have always been enough and you will always be enough. Gently wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, rolling your wrists, rolling your ankles. And in your own time, you can gently roll over onto your side. And whenever you're ready, back to a seated position. Put a nice big smile on your face. Put a nice big smile on your face because you're finished. Ladies, how are you feeling?
Amazing.
Ladies, thank you so much for attending my Pilates class. It's been an absolute honor and privilege to share the mat with you today. My name is Charisse. I am going to be here. If anyone's got any questions, please do stay behind. Any feedback, please do come and let me know. I'm more than open to any feedback, any questions. Remember, ladies, when you leave here, however you speak to yourself is going to determine how you feel. So make sure that when you're speaking to yourself, you're speaking with kindness and compassion and understanding. And take this not only on the mat, but when you leave here today. Ladies, one big round of applause for yourself. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Not really. You're not going anywhere. You have to stay here. Don't go anywhere. But enjoy your day. Okay. Good job, ladies. Very, very, very well done. Okay. So just so you know, I will always start the whole class and end the whole class the way that it would be because I want you to get used to that, like the repetition. It is now 17 minutes past 2. We're going to have a short break till 2:30, run to the bathroom, freshen up, meet back here, and then we're going to go into some teaching. Okay. So have a few minutes, get some water, freshen up if you need. Going through the teaching points really briefly for the next 10 movements. We did a lot of them today. How did you guys find the movements today? Right. It's challenging. Yes. So you'll just do it a little bit, not as big. As soon as you feel the pain in the back, not as big. Okay. So the first 8 movements we already went through, right? We did the full explanation of those. I have printed here. The what is the name. The why is the benefits, strengthens abs, improves flexibility. And then I've given you 3 teaching points for each exercise directly underneath it. So up until this point, these are the 18 movements that we have started training through. So the 8 we did last week, and we did some of them today, right? You noticed them, the roll up, the 100. Now the next one that we want to be looking at from number 9, open leg rocker. It's exactly the same as rolling like a ball, right? All the teaching points, everything is the exact same. The only difference to the open leg rocker is that we open our legs. So this was the open leg rocker, right? So open leg rocker is this one here. Round the spine, exhale, roll. Here's one. Coming back up. Okay, so that is lesson 9. So we're on lesson 9, open leg rocker.
When we are doing the exercise,
Yes. So maybe just highlights. Oh, there you go. Okay. So the open leg rocker, it's exact same teaching things as the rolling like a ball. So I'll round my spine. I start from here. I grab my ankles, open up my legs, inhale, round the spine. Exhale, I roll. I come back, keeping a beautiful V shape. Straighten out the spine up at the top. Round, roll, exhale, come back. It's working in the deep core muscles and the hamstring flexibility. So that is the why. Then we've got the corkscrew. The corkscrew, we said, works the obliques, the core, and it also helps improve pelvic control. So the corkscrew, it's the exact same movement pattern almost as the roll over, the advanced version. But the easel version, from here, toes are beautifully pointed. Sacrum stays flat, hips stay nice and stable. Inhale, exhale. Starting off small, and then you could get them to go bigger. But you want to be keeping those hips nice and stable. Slight knee bend, right? So as soon as whenever something's too difficult here, you just bend the knees a little bit. But be careful then that they don't start doing this. You want to make sure that then if it's bent, the whole leg is moving from here, right? So the movement is coming from the core. You want to make sure that the ribs are tucked in, right? So whenever I'm on my back, always the teaching points, same as the reformer, right? If I'm on the reformer, pelvis is tilted, so the hips are nice and square. Lower back is pressing flat against the ground. Belly button sucked in towards the mat, towards the spine, whatever you want to say. Belly button drawn in. Lifting from the shoulders, ears away from the neck. Whenever you're on your back, that's the teaching points. Okay. Yes. Rolling like a ball. Remember we did rolling like a ball, and then we said the modification for that could even just be here. Right, so remember whatever we said with the rolling the ball, that the rolling the ball would be the progression, but then the progression for rolling the ball would be the extra progression. Okay. The next one is the saw. We didn't do the saw today because it's a little bit of an easier movement. So the saw would be here, the feet would be flexed, Hands would be out here. Inhale, the spine is nice and lengthened. It's a lovely one for obliques and the hamstring flexibility. It's a little bit of a lighter one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So I'm trying to twist from my spine. I'm not doing this, right? My whole upper body twists. I reach, I come back, I reach. So the saw. So it strengthens the hamstring, strengthens obliques. So the movement is coming from the spine. Then we have the swan dive. Remember, there's a few different variations of the swan dive. You can just do just a stretch, right? That's also an option, just getting used to this stretch. The hands should ideally be creating a box shape. So here would be the actual movement. If you're just doing the stretch, you'd create a box with the hands. See how my elbows are in line with my shoulders? And this one would be just to stretch the spine. If I wanted to make it a little bit more challenging, my hands would come here. I would lift up. And then the last one would be rocking. Okay, lovely one for strengthening the lower back, the glutes, the posterior chain. So that is the swan dive.
This picture doesn't do justice to Saul, right?
It does. That's the head.
Is that-
He's just doing there.
Oh.
I think they just drew the head like that to see it. But the head won't be like that, no. No, you don't really want to do that. Yeah, you want to keep the chest nice and open. Okay. Then the single leg kick, right? The single leg kick was this one here. From here we did single leg. Where did we put our hands? So here, both legs up. Boom, 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 boom. Right, so that's the single leg. The double leg kick, you would start here. The hands would be folded behind your back. As you inhale, you exhale, you squeeze your legs together, lifting up, your interlink your chest, shoulders come up, and then you lift both and you drop down. So up. Yeah. So progression, the regression, what picture is it showing you there for that one?
These.
Let
For the that crash.
me open up this thing. Yeah. She asked you? Okay. Modified swan would be just over here. Box, push. Box, push. You could incorporate a little bit of a glute squeeze as well. I want to just put up that one as well that you got. So the single leg stretch, the single leg stretch is on the elbows, right? So the single leg stretch would be here. This would be the easier version, but this is really easy, guys. I don't think we need to start there. But maybe if you needed to, you could just start there. Ideally, both legs, boom. Boom. Then the double leg one, both legs up and chest up, hands wrap around, boom, boom. And there's usually a pulse, boom, boom, up, boom, boom, up. Okay. Okay, so from there we have so double leg kick. Then the neck pull. Neck pull is exactly the same as the roll down, right? So remember, the roll up. Remember the roll up we did here, 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 here. Neck pull is literally just a roll down with the hands behind the head. Okay. Then we have the scissors. Now, scissors, I'm going to show you the easier version, and then we'll go through to the harder version. Okay, I just want to see this one. Okay, scissors, the easier version, hands would be down, head would be flat. I would just start with the legs up and down. The easier version would actually be here, right? This would be the easier version, tabletop. If I wanted to make it more challenging, both legs would be straight. One leg stays flat. You may have seen this one on the reformer, right? Okay, so that would be the scissors. The harder would be you would actually come here into your jackknife, and then from here you would hips stay square. Your body almost wants to come in an alignment like that. So both your hips are up. You're leaning against your palms. Legs stay pointed, nice and controlled. Bicycle, which is the next one, is almost that exact same movement. The only difference is the legs almost like go into a... Your legs go lower, almost get them to the ground. But easier version of the bicycle would be here. Both of those for the core, for a little bit of hip mobility. Okay, and that is it. Nice and easy. The lower the leg, always the harder it goes. So if I'm doing my my scissors and I'm just keeping it here, won't be too difficult. But if I go here, it's going to make it more difficult, more challenging in the lower back. Okay. Yes, exactly. You guys will hear that? Key to keep your lower back flat on the back, to keep your lower back flat on the floor. When you start arching too much, it means you're going too far. Keep the hips nice and stable. Keep the rib cage tucked in so the core stays engaged. That is it. Okay. So, shoulder bridge. So, shoulder bridge, really easy, guys. Shoulder bridge, feet hip width apart. Working the posterior chain, the glutes, the hamstring, a little bit into those deep core muscles. Push from the heels, drive vertebra by vertebra until you're creating a beautiful ski slope with your body. Vertebra, vertebra down, vertebra, vertebra up. And then you just give them however many reps, right? 10 reps of this, 15 reps of this, 8 reps of this, and you make them flow. Hands here would be the easier version. To make it more challenging, you lift your hands. To make it even more challenging, hands come overhead. So you're almost like a wave. Roll up, roll down. Imagine you're peeling your back off and you're peeling your back on. To make the bridge another one challenging, you could do the marches, right? Keeping the hips nice and stable. Or you could do circles, right, with the bridge, shoulder bridge. That is it. So what I'm going to get you guys to do, everyone's going to go into pairs of 2, 2, 4, 6. There's 12 of us in class, right? I'm wondering if Emma, okay, what we'll do is 3, one's going to be in a group of 3, and I'm going to get someone to come train with Emma online, if that's okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to choose your favorite 4 exercises. What I want you guys to do is get into pairs. You're going to take them through the full introduction. Hi, my name is Parry. It's Perry, right?
Yes.
Perry. My name is Perry. I'm going to be your instructor. We're going to start with, so introduction, done, right? Any injuries, blah, blah, blah. Then you're going to go into the ABCs. A is my alignment. B is my breathing. Core, how do I tell them to engage the core? Remember, as part of alignment, it's pelvis and spine. So it's all written here, right? Verbal alignment, feet, knees, pelvis, spine, shoulders, head, and then pelvis and spine. Make sure that those are nice and neutral. However, you're going to tell them to engage the core. Zipping up your favorite pair of jeans, putting on a corset, tightening your belt, punching in the stomach, whatever you want to use. And yeah, really cute. Yes, 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 yes. We're not going to do any warm up because you guys are already warm. So once you've done your ABCs, you're going to go straight into teaching your top 3 exercises. So you'll teach 3 and then you guys are going to switch. The other person is going to do their ABCs and then they're going to teach their top 3 exercises. Then you're going to switch partners. Choose your favorite 3 out of any of them. Yeah. Out of the 18, choose your favorite 3. Then the second time you've done it, choose another 3. Okay, so start with your favorite 3. The next time, choose another 3 because you'll probably get to practice twice. Does it make sense? Okay, I think you can stop recording.